Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Girl of Glass, a Summer Bird's Tale. So if you look in the bottom left here, this is a new patch that just came out today, the day I'm recording this, version 1.0.4, and it supposedly fixed some issues that I was having before. Hopefully you see this video, because I've recorded maybe an hour and a half of content just trying to get through this battle, and so I haven't shared that with you because I keep failing and you don't need to see that. So the things that are changed, in addition to some combat tweaks just to, I think, make things easier, thank you, hopefully it's this this combat that's easier so we can get through this. There's also some indication, supposed to be some indication of where we move when we swap. So let's see if that shows anything. Like if we did this volt, well, it says it prioritizes forward and backward switches. That doesn't really give me an indication of where that switch is gonna take place, but maybe Strong Girls will. So if I get to her, I actually don't want to make this happen. No, it doesn't give me an indication, unfortunately. Interesting. I don't want to actually do this action because that's not how I wanted to set it up. I just wanted to get to her to see if anything would change. So what I know is that I am weak against, or Kristal is weak against these two characters. Petra is weak against these two characters, so we want them in the back. And ideally we would kind of want them swapped, so Kristal is at the top and Petra's at the bottom, but these characters keep switching. And I've tried to use static field to stop them from swapping, which just becomes a pain, and eventually they hurt us. They get some damage over time on us that just, every time we move around, it's just wasted turns. So what I think I'm going to do, to be honest with you, I think I'm going to just swap. Actually, no, I don't want to swap, because sometimes that seems like it doesn't happen on this turn. Let's actually try it. Let's see, does this happen first? Sometimes it doesn't seem like it works in this order, so let's just move back. Bunny Girl, let's have you... I was going to say concentrate and forecast, but what's going to happen is I'm going to move Kristal, and then Tree Man's going to whack you. So let's just concentrate. Husk, you're going to be up front now. So let me just do a near attack. Actually, let me do a Iron Will, because he can attack 3 times when he concentrates with Iron Will versus twice. And he normally has a lot of energy. And Strong Girl, let's just move you to the back. See, what I'm concerned about, I would love to use Protect and swap, but I think that will swap with Kristal. And I don't know if that, I mean, maybe that is the key. Maybe that's the key with what we should be doing, but let's not worry about that right now. Yes, I know we have to take some bad damage here to start, but Kristal, maybe I do want to do that with Strong Girl now. I don't know. Let's just try some things. I can do static field, but that's not really great. Neither is just regular attacking, to be honest with you, because I can only hit him for 1. Let's just concentrate. And Bunny Girl, let's set up your Bewitched Field on yourself. Strong Girl, you know what? Let's try a Protect. Let's see what happens. It will cost you an energy. And Husk. Let's attack 3 times forward, please. Ah, see, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted actually to swap with Kristal. But I didn't have that option. So let's restart. Let's honestly restart. Alright, Kristal. What did I do for you? Did I just have you concentrate? Yeah, let's have you concentrate. Bunny Girl. Let's have you concentrate. Husk. Actually, I don't want to concentrate with Kristal. I want to move back. Bunny Girl, you can concentrate, please. Husk, do a concentrate Iron Will, please. And Strong Girl, please just move back. Yes, I know I do have to get slapped a few times here to start, but it sets us up for something, I think. Maybe. Alright, Kristal, now let's say do I want to concentrate into an Inspire? Yeah, I can concentrate and Inspire, sure, why not? Let's check the description there. Adjacent friendly pawns recover energy. Sure. Bunny Girl, go ahead and set up your Bewitched Field on yourself, please. Strong Girl. I mean, you could just guard, because you're gonna get hit once. Why don't you do that? Why don't you just guard for me, maybe? Husk, since you can attack 3 times, please just attack 3 times. Alright, see that when they set us up with that chilled and soaked, that's what really kind of hurts me pretty dramatically over time. So you're focused now, so you can move up and then you can do a far attack. So I'll move here, take Petra's place. Bunny Girl, can't really tell what you're doing, and I don't know your attacks patterns well enough. You're blue. What does blue mean? I don't know. Let's attack back row. Sorry, I don't know what it is about these. Well, we can attack both rows actually because we are concentrated. I don't know what it is about recording videos that makes me want to sneeze so much. So, Strong Girl, you'll be up the bottom row now. So if you want to just do a far attack for me, please. Ah, so if you'll be on the bottom row and you'll do a far attack against Husk. Interesting. So at that point, I do need to focus with Boy. Because now I should be able to really go to town against this guy, because he'll be stunned now. Yeah, but unfortunately they're all focused up now. So I'm gonna have to do this with Kristal. I'm gonna have to do a static field to prevent this lady from swapping. The mermaid. Bunny Girl, you can go into defensive mode because they're gonna slap you a few times. Husk, now that you have 3 attacks, I like this setup. You can really hammer him. And Strong Girl, you can really hammer him. Yeah, see, paralyzed. You wanted to swap. Nice. Alright, so now, since Mermaid Girl can't swap, Moon Guy here is going to try to swap. So our positioning with Kristal and Petra is just all wrong, to be honest. Well, for the next setup. What I could do is I could attack Kristal, or I could attack the Mermaid Girl, but that only seems to do like 2 points of damage. It's not great. Probably what I do is I just concentrate to get ready for next turn. I just concentrate you. Bunny Girl, you could do a far attack. Husk, you can just hit the, I want you to hit, or I want you to focus. Let's think about that. So if I hit you now, that'll take you down to 4 energy. Next turn, I could potentially only hit you once, so that would take you down to 3 energy. I think what I do is I think I Iron Will. Strong Girl. What is Kristal doing? Kristal is focusing. So I think I will also focus. Would I prefer to focus and have higher speed? I don't know if I prefer to have a higher speed. Not for the sake of 1 energy, I don't think. Let's just focus with you. We'll just set up for next turn. Yeah, so there's the swap. Alright, so, Boy is set up in a good position to start moving and really going to town. Kristal, that's what I'd like you to do. Move down for me, please. And then do a static field attack 2 spaces away. So you static field the mermaid. Bunny Girl. This is a weird position for you to be. You're not concentrated, right? You just have 1? Yeah, I think you just have 1. Let's have you do a far attack, maybe. Husk. I'm gonna want you to move up. Then I'm gonna want you to do a near attack. And I'm gonna want you to do a near attack. Strong Girl. Because Kristal moved, you're now at the top. And I would like you to do a far attack. And a far attack. And this should stun this guy, but unfortunately we won't be set up to really... No, it's not gonna stun him, is it? It's gonna get close to stunning him. Nice. Alright, good. Oh, it did stun him because we hit him twice. That's not really what I wanted, because I wanted kind of a setup to focus with Boy. So I probably should have done something like attack and then do something else. But either way, this works. He can't swap now, and neither can Mermaid because she's on a static field. Bunny Girl can't set up her defense though, because of this field that's currently down, unfortunately. So I'd like to just I can concentrate with her, or I can attack the back row. Let me set up a concentrate. Or just regular defend. That may be the play. Let's just regular defend. Husk, do a near attack. Strong Girl, do a far attack, please. Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't do the defend. We can't set up her field now because she's already defended, Bunny Girl. Kristal. The Moon guy is going to want to swap. He is definitely going to try to swap. So... what do I want to do with you, Kristal? I might just want to concentrate you. Let's just concentrate you. Bunny Girl, I can't do anything with you right now, so let's concentrate you as well. Husk. By the time you move, the moon will be low. The moon will be down here. I'm gonna Iron Will you, to be honest with you. I think this may just be a concentrate move. And Petra, you work last. Yeah, I think we just go all out on concentrate. This is gonna be a weird turn. Alright, we're all focused up. Kristal. Throw out... you have 3 energy points. Throw out a static field for me. Then move up. Bunny Girl. Don't really know what to do with you. Do a far attack. And do a far attack. Husk. Actually, no. Wrong. Do a far attack, Bunny Girl, and then move up. Husk, you'll now be here. Do a near attack, near attack, near attack. Strong Girl, you will be down here because Kristal will have moved up and pushed you down. So do a far attack, far attack. All right, unfortunately, Bunny is hurt pretty bad right now. So that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and do a static field with Kristal, so Mermaid can't move. Then Husk, let's do a near attack. Strong Girl, you do a far attack. Okay, alright. I see some light at the end of the tunnel here. Kristal, far attack. Bunny Girl. Let's set up your Bewitched Field, even though I don't think you need it. Husk, near attack. Strong Girl, far attack. Done. So close to the 3 stars.
Close one.
Yes, it was. In fact, we had to do it many times.
Oops. I spoke too early.
The boy's dead now?
Well, at least we lost no one important. By that, I mean at least you were unharmed.
Run, and don't stop until we're out of here.
You've destroyed the prison, the factory, and now the church. I'm almost beginning to feel a little empty. But there's one thing left to do.
What do we have to do? Now what, Kristal? Destroy the eagle himself? Now we finish this. We're going to face the eagle? Something like that, yeah. This is where I leave you. Your voice, it has returned. Yes. But this is not the time or place to explain. There are other children out there whose voices have been taken from them. They need me, and where you are going, I will only be in the way. Fine. Thank you for everything, Kristal. I pray this ends well for you.
Pray? That's a bit ironic, isn't it?
Alright, see you later, bunny girl. Farewell. I'm lost. Like always, then. That's not very nice. I'm going. The mountain won't climb itself. Wait for me.
Kristal woke up with a severe headache. She had no idea where she was, or why she was wearing a white dress.
Yeah, what's up?
Her own clothes were next to her, cleaned and properly folded. She switched into them.
It's been so long I forgot how we got here. Why would someone dress me up? My head. Oh, this is... you drank all the wine.
The atmosphere in the room was different. It was as if she had been transported to another world.
You drank the wine at the church service. Okay, what do we got? We got some models. We got the dress. We got some photos. More photos. The locket. Is this the boy's house? Because his family was rich, right? His dad was rich.
It was a collection of war toys.
Whoever enjoys playing with these must be violent.
On the drawer was a locket. It was identical to the one around Kristal's neck. This one had a key in it. Kristal opened it. Inside were photos of two women. They looked like sisters. One of them, Kristal recognized.
You did? Who?
It was the woman who came to adopt her at the orphanage,
Ah,
only younger.
Okay.
The other woman, Kristal did not know, but there was something familiar about her. Kristal took the key out of the locket and used it in her own. It worked. Inside her locket were the same photos of the same girls. That and a note.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that?
Kristal read it.
To Kristal, my little diamond. They are taking you away from me, but they can never extinguish my love for you. You were the sun, the moon, and the stars to me, Kristal. Without you, I am afraid I might lose my mind. That you have opened this locket means that you have become a young woman and met my sister. Through her, we can find our ways back to each other. I only hope that I will be in a state capable of embracing you with all my love. So that's my mother. And the woman who came to the orphanage was my aunt. But I don't understand.
Next to the locket was a stack of Polaroid photos.
The boy took these photos, not just of us, but of everyone. Why?
Kristal put the photos in her bag.
Is he like our cousin or something? Is he related to us?
Kristal looked closer at the photos on the wall. The child in the first photo looked a lot like the boy.
Yep. I must be in his room. Ouch, my head. I feel nauseous.
Kristal also recognized the mother in the photo. It was the woman who came to adopt Kristal all those years ago.
That's how the boy knew
The
about me.
second photo showed the boy with both of his parents.
And she has the locket. They look so happy. I guess that's what it's like to have a family.
The man in the photo looked familiar, but Kristal couldn't quite place him. A few years had passed between the second and third photo.
A businessman?
The boy was now about the same age as Kristal when the woman came to the orphanage.
I could have been standing right there next to them. Could have had this too. At least that's what she made me believe, only to pull the rug from under my feet. Why would she do something like that?
Kristal was confused and upset.
Well, I agree with you about being confused. I don't know about upset, but...
Kristal looked at the photos on the other wall. In the first photo, the woman appeared unwell.
You do look like the businessman.
She was pale and seemed bound to a wheelchair.
Yes, she's sick.
Nevertheless, she was smiling.
What's happening to her? She looks kind of like me. Boy mentioned his mother died. Is that why she never came to pick me up at the orphanage? She fell ill? Terminally ill?
The man was no longer smiling, and Kristal now recognized him. It was the businessman, the monster who shut down the circus and the orphanage.
I thought so.
The boy looked just like his father.
What the?
When Kristal saw the final photo on the wall, the pieces fell into place.
Little girl, naive, not trust boy. You know who was suspicious, though? It's that prima donna Luciana, whatever her name is. You mean prima donna Luciana Valentina Scorticini? I thought she moved back to Italy. I saw a fascinating girl in the show. She was so strong. It was amazing. Oh, I told him everything about my friends. And then he set us up? Is this whole thing? He was there to set us up? You're out of luck. She's not into boys, but don't tell anyone, it's a secret. The clown told me he and his squad were treated badly. He used to be in the army, but now he's here? That's strange, considering the war is still raging. He's been sheltering quite the horde of criminals. A coward deserter, a wicked homosexual, and a hideous imposter. He told the sheriff everything. He knew what would happen if he stole shoes from the truck. And this is why he isn't afraid of the priest. Yeah, he did get away pretty easily when they caught him after the truck. They just let him go. Like he was just waiting for us at the church. It was kind of suspicious. He tricked me. He lured me away from the only safe place, and he destroyed it so I couldn't go back. But why? Is it because I remind him of his mother? He couldn't keep her, but he thinks he can have me? He got me drunk and dressed me like her, and then he locked me up in his room like a pet? No! I will not be kept in a cage. I'm a summer bird, and I will fly.
Kristal blacked out from the adrenaline.
I didn't look at everything, though?
Do it. Break his heart.
Kristal, what's happening? Are you... Okay. Why? Oh, I just, stabbed him right in the frickin' heart. I don't understand. Thought we were going on an adventure together. I'm going nowhere with you.
When Kristal came to her senses, she couldn't believe what she had done. Kristal ran. She ran as fast as her brittle little legs let her.
I mean, sure it seemed like he set us up, but do you really need to stab the man in the chest without, confronting him first and finding out the truth?
They carried her to the train station.
I need a ticket. Where to? What is this man's, empty eyes? The sea? What's the furthest I can go? Just get me on the next departing train. Yeah, just get me on the next train. Okay, here you go. That'll be 5 shilling. I don't have any money. Then give back the ticket. No, I can't. I have to get out of here. You're going nowhere unless you pay for that ticket.
The ticket vendor alerted the guard, but Kristal was too tired to run. This was the end, she thought. Then a familiar face came to her rescue.
She's with me. I'm paying for her ticket.
And that's how Kristal and the old woman got on the train together.
Good old cat.
Now you're probably wondering what the old woman is doing on the train. Shouldn't she be with the orphans, fighting for their future? You see, she's only traveling to see a lawyer who will help her oppose the businessman. Finally, she was on her way, and for real this time.
But we get caught by the
Kristal
sheriff.
heaved a deep sigh of relief and calmed her nerves. It had been the best summer of her life, but also the worst. She had lost so much, but she had found courage. Her head was still hurting from the hangover, so she rested her eyes for a moment.
I mean, you did murder the boy. Maybe you didn't fatally wound him. So it seems weird that you're just like, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Just a little further now. You're almost at the top of the mountain.
Alright, we got another battle.
You're doing great, Kristal. When we're done with this, you can take a long rest. It's a wonder Stout Girl is keeping up with us.
Strong Girl?
Okay, here we are.
Chapter 7. The Mountain.
Damn, I knew it.
What are you all doing here? We do not know. But you were gone. So did we. Last thing I remember, I was crushed under the collapsing prison tower. How did you get here? I woke up here after I fell into the abyss at the factory. We've been waiting here for days. None of this makes any sense. Kristal, what's happening?
There he is. The last thing between us and everything.
Kristal, you came. What's the, thing poking out his neck here? I'm so happy you're here. Is that like a tail? Is the tail sticking up out of his back? Is that the eagle? Are those wings? Is that... Oh, I guess there's one on the other side too. Are those little dinky wings? Is that the eagle? I'm the eagle? What are you talking about? The eagle. The evil tyrant who rules this country. We came here to defeat it. Who told you that?
We should shut him up before he says too much.
I mean, we should probably let him speak. We already stabbed him in the heart once. Please explain. Kristal never gives me any answers. I can see why. So, yeah, the eagle doesn't live here? Then where is it? Inside you. Inside me? Yeah, it's inside everyone. Even Kristal? Oh yeah, it's speaking to us. Especially Kristal.
Why aren't you stopping him?
She's probably hearing its voice right now.
He's not saying anything you don't already know. By letting him speak, you're making this a whole lot more difficult.
The eagle is the thirst for power, the fear of weakness. It is what motivates us to go further, to go beyond, to find meaning in the struggle, and ultimately escape suffering. Do you understand now? The eagle rules this land, and at the same time, it's the land of the people. Poetic, isn't it? No, I don't understand. Kristal, why did we come here? To take care of him. But he's mine alone. I've missed you so much, Kristal. I haven't eaten or slept since the last time we were together. Well, it must be hard to eat with a hole in your chest. Getting stabbed hurts, but not as much as it hurts to lose you. Kristal, I forgive you for everything. You forgive me? You tricked me. You're the one to blame. No, you tricked me. You pretended to be my friend. Then you used the information I trusted you with to help the sheriff shut down the circus. I did it because I care for you, Kristal. I knew you would get cold feet if you had the option to stay. Oh, so you're admitting it. You're admitting it now. I have no sympathy for you at this point. So I wanted to make the decision easier for you. That's why you stole the shoes from the orphanage too, knowing the consequences? Making sure I had no place where I could feel safe? I only wanted to protect you. I know you've suffered so much. I didn't want you to hurt anymore. Ironic, because you've hurt me more than imaginable. Among all the monsters I have faced, you are by far the worst. No! Don't say that. All you ever think of is yourself. Getting me was nothing more than the thrill of the hunt. You're an idiot. All you ever think of is yourself. The only thing I think of is you, Kristal. You're delusional. No. Don't say that. Okay. Getting me was nothing more than the thrill of the hunt. You don't really care about me. No, you're wrong. All I want is to be with you. You don't know what you want. Okay, so that's the wrong answer. Let's say you're an idiot. Do you even know why you're so obsessed with me? I just know that I have to be by your side, or else something horrible might happen. You're wrong. I don't need you to keep me safe. And why did you come here? I came here to get rid of you. No, how can you say that? You know we belong together. Come back to me. Is there nothing but wrong answers? Please be with me. Can't live without you. I wish I could trust you. Is this how you show affection? You won't have to live without me because I'm gonna murder you. I wish I could trust you. For a moment, you were my whole world. I believed our souls would be intertwined forever. I wanted you to show me everything. I truly believed you and I would have a happy ending. But that won't happen. Why not? You're unreliable. Too many times you've kept the truth from me. I didn't share all the details of my background because I didn't want to scare you off. I wanted you to get to know me first. Right, and now I know that you're a psychopath. So that didn't quite work out for you, did it? But think about everything I've done for you. I helped you escape the circus. I helped you deal with your past. I helped you find yourself. Without me, you wouldn't be here. What else do I need to do to prove my devotion to you? Look, you did all that by screwing over my friends, and that's not nice. Please, I need you. I want you. We're of the same flesh and blood. I know because I have this hole inside me, and the only thing that can fill it is you. Yeah, you have a hole inside you because I stabbed you with a piece of glass. Without you, I'm incomplete, and I know you feel the same. You'll never have me. I can never fill that hole. This needs to stop. No. You're pushing me away. Don't push me away. Alright, that's not the right answer. Alright, let's go with I can never fill that hole. Because it's not me you are missing, it's your mother. My mother? I had almost forgotten you knew her. That she came to the orphanage to adopt you. We were going to become siblings. Then she abandoned us both. No, she died. Like, I doubt she wanted to die. Why did she leave? She was ill. She went to a better place. She didn't leave. She was taken. Go for that one. By who? The universe. That's what it does. But why her? She was still young. She was different. Like you? Exactly. And that's why you think you have to protect me. But I don't want to be protected. No one escapes the fate your mother faced. Sooner or later, I will meet it too.
Not necessarily.
But until that day, I'd rather spread my wings than be sheltered. But I can't lose you too. I'm just so lonely without you. Please stay and be safe with me. I can't stay with you. Then will you at least take me with you? Oh, you want to die with me? Is that what's going on? A part of me? My heart, it belongs with you. It has only caused me pain, but maybe you will find it useful. Alright, we're ripping the man's heart out.
Oh, sweet blue-eyed boy. We have no use for your heart of glass.
Oh, we're gonna crush.
Weak.
We're gonna crush his heart.
What it wants.
We're gonna break his heart.
So it clings onto what it can't have. He got it from his father. Men are like that. But lonely hearts have no place in this world. Kristal, destroy it.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Why are you hesitating? Break his heart. Are you listening to me? Shatter it!
I'm sorry. There, I didn't have the choice. Kristal, I love you. Goodbye, boy. Achievement unlocked, Heartbreaker. He's gone. What have I done? He was right. I do need him. The heart, he gave it to me and I destroyed it. I'm the monster, and now I'm all alone.
You still have me.
You made me do this. You made me do all of this.
No, we did this together. This is what you wanted. I only gave you a little push when you needed it.
I don't want to do this anymore. I've had enough.
But we're so close, we can't stop now.
No, go away.
Kristal, you're stronger than this.
Shut up! Get the fuck out of my head.
I'm disappointed in you, Kristal. You're still the frail little girl you've always been. Unable to achieve anything meaningful. It was a mistake of me to believe in you. You should have died back at the train when the sheriff hit you.
I wish I had.
Listen to me, you little maggot. There's only one more thing I need you to do. Then we'll be rid of each other for good. The throne. Take me to it.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Don't pretend like you didn't know this was coming. Had you wanted anything differently, you had all the time in the world to change course. But you didn't. Now, my wings have been clipped for far too long. Trapped in this weak, pathetic shell. Stuck with you. It's time to break the final shackles.
All right, we've let the hate consume us here, or the evilness consume us. At last, I have hatched. Kristal, what's happened to you? Right, you're still here. Kristal, as you know her, is gone. Did you kill her? You really are oblivious. I didn't kill Kristal. She is slowly withered away. What you just witnessed was the last piece of her letting go. Why? To give birth to me. And who are you? I'm the matriarch. Matriarch? You've been with us all along, haven't you? Correct. Maybe you aren't as stupid as you look after all. What is it you want? I'm here to clean up this mess. I don't like the sound of that. It doesn't matter. You've all fulfilled your role. I'll start with disposing of you. Don't take it personally. I'm about to create a better world, and you just happen to not have a place in it. Alright, so I have the matriarch. Oh, I am the matriarch. I thought I would be these guys fighting against her, but I am the matriarch. I'm annihilating her, or them. Destroy them all. You know what? I think we will do that in the next episode because it's already been 43 minutes. So let's go ahead and throw down a quick save here. And we'll end the episode. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.